You didn't go through all of the schooling that you did, the certifications that you did, all of whatever it was you did all the time to build up your expertise, to charge pennies on the dollar, okay? In today's video, we're gonna be talking all about how professional women, high-earning six-figure women can monetize their expertise. So specifically taking what you do in your full-time job and turning it into a profit money-making machine for yourself, okay? So if you guys don't know, my name is Sephora. I'm a licensed attorney and business coach, and I help six-figure women start their business and scale. So let's jump into the video. The first step to monetizing your expertise and really taking what you do in your full-time job to the next level and using it to your benefit is establishing yourself as an expert, okay? And so maybe you're already the expert within your job, like maybe you're the go-to person for something, or maybe you're hired to do a specific job, or maybe like just people in your daily life constantly go to you for this specific thing and you're extremely good at it. So what you want to do here is establish yourself as an expert to everybody else, right? So everybody outside of your job and everybody outside of like that inner circle who knows that you're extremely good at it. There's a couple of different ways that you can go about establishing yourself as an expert, and I'm gonna go through them. The first one is social media, right? So choose a social media platform that is your favorite, and I'll talk about the different ones in a second, but establishing yourself as an expert on social media so you can begin to get that reach from people who don't already know who you are. So if you are a video person or you like doing videos, then consider like YouTube or TikTok, because of course there are like video platforms. I know that Facebook and Instagram are also, like they say, or like Meta says, they're pushing videos more, but like just the true to the bone, like video platforms, YouTube and TikTok, because they're not texting or typing platforms, right? And so if you like being in front of the camera, if you like talking, if you like making videos, start making videos on whatever it is you are establishing yourself as an expert in. So start talking about it, start sharing the valuable information that you have, that everybody knows you have, start sharing it with the world. The other option, of course, is Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Instagram is more of a picture video-ish platform, but like let's look at Facebook and LinkedIn. Writing, especially if you're in that professional sphere, or maybe the people who are ultimately going to become your clients, or the people who you're targeting, maybe they're more on the Facebooks and the LinkedIn, and so you want to start building that expertise on those two platforms. I know lots of professional people who choose those two platforms. I am personally on Facebook because that's where a lot of my clients are. So right, just getting on any one of those platforms that you choose, I recommend starting off with just one or two and building your expertise there, and then once you're really built up, you can expand into other platforms if you so choose. So that's one method. The next method is to think about blogging. Maybe you just start your own blog. I personally think blogging is a lot maybe more difficult to kind of do nowadays with the proliferation of social media, but you could absolutely start your own blog so that you can create this audience you have on your own on the side. Then you can just share those blog posts on social media to, you know, get that traffic back to your blog. Just remember, the goal here is giving valuable information, giving valuable content related to that specific niche, related to that expertise that you have, because you are establishing yourself as the go-to expert here. The next thing, of course, is events. So if there are events in your niche or in your area or whatever it is, so maybe you're an academic, maybe you're an engineer, maybe you're a health professional, maybe you're an attorney, maybe you're a coach, whatever it is, maybe there are events that you can go to and you can speak at these events and establish yourself as an expert by speaking at these events. One thing that I did and actually still do is I go and I speak at different events, and I can, you know, these are events that I publicize, that I talk about, that the organization, they talk about and they publicize, and that just does more to, again, establish yourself as a speaker, establish yourself as an expert in the specific arena, in the specific field. And the last thing that you can do under this establishing yourself as an expert, of course, is self-publishing. You could self-publish a book, or like regular publish, which may take a little bit longer. You could self-publish a book, you could do an ebook, you can do a guide. Of course, then you're going to need to do all of the marketing and all that stuff that comes along with it. But the point here is just establishing yourself as an expert in your field so that you can then turn this into a monetary source of revenue, monetary gain for yourself. Once you've done that, the next step is to get publicity. People are starting to recognize you as an expert in this field, right? And so the next thing is to bring more publicity to yourself. So there's tons of different things you can do here, but just to give you a few ideas, hop on podcasts related to what it is you talk about, related to what it is you teach, what it is you're an expert in, and share your expertise with that podcast, and then it'll go out to a different set of listeners. You can also do partnerships, so partner with people in your niche, or partner with people who have an audience of who it is you are speaking to with whatever it is your expertise is. So for example, if your expertise is in career coaching and you're career coaching millennials, maybe you partner with someone who has a heavy millennial audience. Maybe your expertise is in financial advice, so you're partnering with someone who has a heavy audience of people who have these, people who are interested in finance, right? So getting into these partnerships in order to build up your expertise and also reach new audiences. One of the most common ways nowadays is to hop on lives with other people, to do joint Instagram lives, joint Facebook lives, joint TikTok lives, to then reach other people's audience. So definitely something that you can look into there to bring in more publicity to what it is you have to offer. So once you've established yourself as an expert and you've started getting that publicity and you're starting to pick up all this notoriety, now it's time for you to start charging, right? Other people recognize you as an expert. This is something you are good at. This is something you do. This is something that it's in your wheelhouse, right? You can do it with your eyes closed, okay? You can do it with your eyes closed. It's time to start charging. So now is when you put your offer out there. Now is when you say like, hey, if you start telling people, if you need help with this, book this session. If you need help with this, I offer coaching. If you need help with this, I do this. Most importantly here is to charge according to the value you are giving to your expertise and to your time. You didn't go through all of the schooling that you did, the certifications that you did, all of whatever it was you did, all the time to build up your expertise to charge pennies on the dollar, okay? You are giving a valuable service and you deserve to be paid for that valuable service. You deserve to be paid for your time. So once you've built up your expertise, actually not even built up, you've really just expanded on your expertise and made it more known, because you already had this expertise. That's why you were being paid to do it in your full-time job, right? So now you're just going to be offering this to other people. You can offer it to other clients, or you can offer it to other businesses, right? So B2C or B2B, and you can start getting paid for that because you are now a recognized expert in your field and you have successfully monetized your expertise. Guys, this is exactly what I did, so I can promise you it works. It's exactly what I did. I'm Sephora, your favorite attorney and business coach, and if you want to monetize your expertise and you need help with any of these steps that I just gave you, or just with getting your business started, then click the link down below to schedule a consultation with me. You can also grab your free guide on the 10 crucial steps to starting a business at the same link, which is my website, sephoragray.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.